Hello everyone, it's Lionheart here. It is 10.2, patch day is upon us, and this patch really has shaken things up. Oh my word. The changes to NR, particularly to the way resupply works. Now initially I was super excited and I thought, Stockpile! So I tried a few games of Stockpile, and I'm going to be honest, it just felt like Inspired Zeal was better. Now I know that's no great shock, it always felt like it was going to be that way, but I was hoping Stockpile would be the one. The awkward thing is when Stockpile spawns you a unit from the leader ability in order to get that value, you tend to overswarm a lot, and every time it ended up feeling like we were being punished for using our leader ability almost a lot of the time. It ended up being worth so little value. The Inspired Zeal was so much better, and that is why we ended up with the list that you're about to see. Now this listed pretty well into the day one meta. I think there are going to be some tweaks by the time we get a couple of days in. I can see wanting both Ansays and Selkirk potentially for duels. Based on the way that it looks like it's going to go, that extra bit of control could be really, really helpful. But who knows? The beginning of the meta is always, always crazy, especially when it has this kind of level of shake-up. I really enjoyed playing on day one. I hope you guys did too. Let me know your thoughts on this, and if you would make any tweaks to this, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll try that version on stream. If you like this, please of course do subscribe to the channel, click the little bell so that you get alerted whenever I put new videos out, and like it if you get a chance for the algorithm. Love you guys, I'll see you in the next video. There's a temptation for that scoia'tael list to be kind of mid-rangey, I think. Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too, Yaskia, me too. Okay, so... was it rigged? It was indeed. You know me. Rig every keg game you can. I think I can play the Raffards on its own this time, which is good. I know, not even any rigged in chat. I know, they're all distracted. It's a very busy day. Patch day usually involves having, like, every streaming Gwent open in my experience. Okay, so, against Nil, I guess it's just Raffards and Zealot, right? Raffards and Crystal Skullet, sorry, but it goes really tall if I do that. He will jump out first and draw me a bronze card. Beautiful. Okay. Click. I'll take the reinforced ballista here. Oh.
I pass on every 10th round.
Okay. Oh, it jumps straight to the right of the card. That's interesting. Yeah, is it Mill, Clog, or Hyperthin? I don't know, but if it's Mill, I'm in trouble because I just thinned a lot of my cards already.
I shall not.
Okay, there's the Calvate. All right. Ping. Am I going to say Trollolo is the card I want to play here to win round one? I don't know if I do. I don't know if I need to, even, if I'm being completely honest. I think I can just play this. Okay. Because right now, that doesn't tell me anything other than that they have, realistically, at least 8 tactics. Right? That tells me nothing. I get no information from this at all. Okay, that's a pretty nice find, though. I'll give you that. Ping. Is that my boiling oil? Bearing in mind I only have 1 boiling oil. I could just play the ballista, but then I'm looking at siege. I've still got a lot of siege engines in this list. Okay. So I guess crewing this is redundant, doesn't make any difference. You are only crewed by mages or soldiers. Are they going to just play 3 cards and go away here? Because my initial outlay was expensive. Right? Okay. That's fine. So, problem is that my Rathard's Vengeance is now off, right? Because that was my last card that could have played the Rathard's Vengeance. But I also think they're passing here. If I'm being honest. I think they're passing here. So... on that basis... I do that. Mill would be more of... yeah. It doesn't seem like it's Mill unless it's got the wrong hand for Mill. But it's not done anything yet. We know literally nothing here. It still plays. The risk is I can't afford to pass. Because it could literally be anything. Right? Like, I cannot pass here. I'm up 20 points and I can't pass. Which is maddening, really. So I'm supposed to ping this, boiling oil, ping this, right? Because they think I've got only gold cards, which isn't correct. I just haven't yet. Okay. I think if they play here and a decent distance away, I'm probably supposed to pass, but they'll lead it into Snowdrop. Like, we have no concept of what this is. They've just played Tactics and Calvate so far. We have literally no information. Which makes the pass a little risky. But equally... if this is slow tempo, I think we're gone. Right? I'm pretty sure. It's Mill.
So hear out what I have to say.
I now can't pass. Right? It's now... I have to assume, as soon as you see Treherne, it's Mill. I have to assume that it's Mill. So... which I don't love. I did that wrong. I've got cards I'm willing to play here. They're running... they're Sunset Wanderer Mill. Okay. I was supposed to play the Trollolo first because it was 1 point better. Yeah, I can't afford to lose this round, right? Because I've got 11 cards left. Let's assume every one of these mills something. I'm down to only 6 cards. Which means I draw 3 of them, which means, yeah. Will I ball today? I don't know if I'll ball, but I'll definitely not just be playing NR, I can tell you that much. I'll definitely be playing more than Northern Realms today. I think Odrin is correct here. Because ping.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think Odrin is correct. No, so I'll definitely be trying a bit more NR yet, though. I want to play a few games of NR. Then we're going to switch and I'm going to try scoia'tael, because I think that's actually going to be really cool. Francesca, maybe Francesca Alza. But probably just Francesca Symbiosis. I'll go all in on the scoia'tael idea. Because that should be good. Non-devotion, though. Because I want an Aeromancy now. Probably still Alza. Probably still Alza, but I can do one in one round, one in the other, and just... which could be really good. Oh, I apologise, opponent.
Observe a master in action.
Yes. I mean, okay.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
So right now, they're betting that I won't pass. That is what is happening. They are taking a bet that I will not / cannot pass. That is the bet that they are currently making with me. Right? Because they've got a Sunset Wanderer that is currently, based on the fact they've drawn nothing, 6 points, maybe 7. So they're on 21. But if they play a Snowdrop and the leader, they get out. So I cannot pass here. I can crew this, which is great. So the play is this, 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 this. Okay. Here comes the... Yeah. So now we just 2-0 them and we just win, right? I haven't drawn Amphibious Assault yet, I don't think. I haven't, so I need to see Amphibious Assault. Obviously, this is giving me a guaranteed siege engine, which is fantastic. That is another siege engine. Okay, it's a good looking hand. It's a good looking hand here, but Natalis AA kind of important. Bellissimo! Let's go. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm supposed to start with Henselt into a Caro Ballista, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, play a siege engine before the siege, completely agree. So it is going to be Henselt here into a Caro Ballista. Ooh, I could play Foltest's Pride, though. Nah, Caro Ballista it is. Okay. Am I ever considered... Because they can kill this as a 4 right now. I think I'm supposed to protect it. In theory... They've used both jousts, actually. I'm going to say yes. Why not Pride? I could have Prided, but I can still Pride from AA. So, front row a possibility? No, because then it doesn't gain the benefit from the Caro Ballistas, which I can't allow. Yeah. So next it's Siege, right? Fantastic, thanks for the points. Beautiful! Love it! They might have Assassination. Assassination wouldn't kill it, though, because there was a unit next to it. Amazing read. Thank you, Latulina. We had Selkirk from AA, to be fair. Yes, we still do. We still do. I think I'm actually going to do this instead. Right? I think I'm supposed to do this instead. This into this into this. I know you're going, but wait, how is that? But now you can't proc siege. Obviously, I have Natalis to do that, so it's fine. I just want as many units on the board as possible, as quickly as possible. What, you thought to just drop, like, Selkirk into AA and just play it? I could have done. I could have done, but... So this is a load of points, right? This is an absolute thunder ton of points. Now we can't Selkirk. I think I'm better off playing for the engine value. Bear in mind, this is now 2 points a turn on its own, assuming I don't play any... I think this is way more points than Selkirk would have been to get this down. And the Foltest Pride. The Selkirk, let's assume the Selkirk played at 15 points. Let's be generous. Played at 15, right? Well, this is going to come out at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Although, the fact that they floated this is ridiculous. Right? Like, the float of that is absolutely absurd, because if I did have the Selkirk, I'm just dueling this and we win. But I still probably could have done it, to be honest. Ooh, they give me another siege engine. So now I have... Oh, we get the bombardment. Let's go. Okay. I'll take an extra bombardment. Monka yikes. Okay. Sure. Playing Natalis before they mill it. That's a good shout, actually, yeah. It's a good shout.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
So, I'm going to have to play this here, even though it's not going to crew me, which is annoying. I also just lost points there, I think. Well, this should be fun. Whack, whack.
Thanks, my friend.
Double bombardment will wipe the board. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's a lot of points, right? The bombardment is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're 21, 22, re-enabling these. And the countdown... Okay, so I should always have had the ballista here.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
Okay. Am I supposed to kill the Cantarella? Am I supposed to kill the Cantarella? Because they probably run coup in this bullshit, right? It doesn't matter, but if they get Selkirk, it could be bad. So I'm inclined to say yes. Plus, I want the board space. So... Nice. Ah, excellent. I should have zealed this. Watch out for teleportation on Alba! I mean, that's fine, right? I'd rather they teleported. You can't teleportation a gold, right? So they'll Vilgeforce this, which will give me a Selkirk.
Stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
It's annoying. If only I'd kept the zeal. If only I... Oh, wait, I don't need the zeal! Let's go! Oh, dear. Am I supposed to kill this? I think I'm supposed to kill this, right? Is it? Do I kill the Snowdrop or do I kill the T-Ball? I guess the Snowdrop, right? Okay. I can't GG you because you were playing Mill on patch day. Get in the bin, la la ba ba ba. Okay. Jack C. What? Okay.
Right there.
Enslave. Enslave 5. I have a horrible feeling this is going to be effectively double Enslave because they're going to be running Vigo's Muzzle, right? I'm on... Ooh, don't love being on blue coin here. I won't lie to you. I don't like that. I like seeing Raffards in hand. It's in the new Gwent extension that shows your opponent's level and win rate? No. It's not an awful hand. Bombardment? Eh. Too much gold. Okay. Non-devotion Enslave. Could be. You never know. It's Enslave 5, right? Considering the amount of legendaries and the amount of people in chat, you would have thought that someone would win. Honestly, yeah. But no, you'd think so, right? Legendaries are the easiest one to win. Of all of them. Decisions I have to make here. I think I'm supposed to play Raffards and Crystal Skull and Zeal it, but that's so many points to give them for the inevitable yen, right? Also, the gentleman, I did see your message and my brain just reminded me. Gwent is pretty fun right now, my friend. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to open Trollolo. Oh, it's a Chrome extension. Okay, I'm assuming that's only useful outside of Pro Rank, though, right? Because obviously you're not going to see their details. It's cool, though. Obviously, because in Pro you don't see... Yeah. Spam links. I know. Yeah, so basically it just takes you to their profile. Fair enough. I mean, that's easy. They're easy enough to find anyway, but yeah. Fair. Okay, so Helg dies, right? If I... Selkirk Zealed to 7 kills this still. Hits to 0, hits me down to 3, I hit it down to 1, it hits me down to 2, I kill it. Right? Worth it? I'm going to say yes. As I still kill it here. 0, 3, 2, 1. Die. Okay. Why not Chariot for the bleeding? Could have done. I could have War Charioted for the bleeding. But then they could just re-shield, reboost, and it becomes harder and harder to kill. I'd rather just get rid of it. There's not too much in the way of engines in this list, and taking that out's pretty powerful for us. Hitting armor is also great for me, so if you want to do that, you can do that all day long. Now I'm in a bit of a weird spot though, right? Because I'm on blue coin. I don't really want to give Raffard's Vengeance if I can help it. But that means I can't play this Ballista here. Right? Which means I can't play a Dahlia here. Which means I'm either playing Natalis for first AA early, which I don't particularly like. Odrin pointlessly, which I don't particularly like. War Chariot pointlessly, which I don't particularly... I think I have to give Raffard's Vengeance here and be really annoyed about it. The other option is I Adalia something like this, which is awful.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Okay. I thinned through my deck here, and I think I'll just set the threaten. I'll set the engine up to threaten. I didn't need to play the reinforced ballista. I could have taken something like a siege tower. Probably should have taken something like a siege tower. How expensive is the new Odrin? He is but 5 provisions, my friend. And he is a one-man crew, which I love. Interesting choice. Now that I don't mind. That I don't mind. But that just tells me that their leader, they're either playing the Vigo's Muzzle, they're playing Anna Henrietta, or they're playing Elder Bears, right? So there's no way you give your leader that early on. Do I ever consider a pass? That's the question. I'm ahead right now. They've used their leader. Right? Do I need to go into this round? As Siege, having committed AA, probably. I didn't really want to play that, but here we are. I'll make a decision now. So, I probably could have just given the Ballista, to be honest. I have got crew on this War Chariot now, which is kind of nice. So I've got 2 soldiers here. I love the Siege Master rework. So good. Okay. So at the moment they're just playing slowly as anything, which is also fine. Knight and a soldier, so I don't have it there. Okay. I don't want to play it this way, but I will.
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated.
I don't love it, I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is, right? They're trying to give me as little as possible, which makes sense. That makes sense. You think Ball Usurper? It's possible. There's a lot of new statusy stuff in there, and in Slave 5, particularly Calvate and Slave 5 guarantees you draw all of your stuff. Calvate, however, is not guaranteed in your opening hand, but most of the time is, right? It's possible. It is very possible. And there is the Calvate. Okay, well that's not great.
I shall not repeat.
So now I need to win this round, right? So now that that's been played, I'm more likely, and in fact probably quite happy to play Raffard's Vengeance now. As weird as that sounds, I think I now just play the Raffards. Right? Because now I have to win the round. So,
I'll give them 2 days.
now they've told me that, you know, I have things. Now we do this into this. It doesn't particularly matter where I think I play this here, actually, in case they... it's redundant, doesn't make any difference. Okay. I've committed a lot is the only downside, right? Oh, it's this nonsense. Okay.
It's about why not.
It's not about why, it's about why not. I can kill this, which is great. Mages, though. Are they running, like... They can just play bronze units. They're not going to have the crew, realistically, but I'm up 10, I'm up 12. If they've played Cadaverin, so they're just going to poison this the next turn, right? I don't have this crude, which kind of sucks. But I could have this crude if I play Odrin next to the... yeah, okay. So, I do this into this, right?
Yes, sir.
Because then next turn I do have a crude War Chariot because Odrin is a one-man crew. Okay, they have the poison as well and can get it from Raffard's Vengeance, which sucks. But again, I'm still up 10 here. Still up 10 here. I think I'm supposed to play the Caro Ballista. Because if I play the Caro Ballista here, it's going to get, again, Zeal, it's going to get value, right? Didn't lock the Odrin, so he's saying I need points. I'm up 12. The reason I've done this turn is because I need the points from this without using the Zeal, and this is resupply. This is already Zealed, right? So I could just play this here. And again, I'm up by 10. Okay, we take the win for the round. I basically have to, again, push, because they're... and get Masquerade Ball, right? I think it's pretty safe to say this is Ball now. The Cadaverin playing Fangs, and also the Van Morlehem. Okay. I mean, that's... the only thing missing, really, is the Henselt. But I have... you know what I mean? They do have Ball and Usurp. I'd be surprised if they don't. I'd be very surprised if they don't. So the question for us is, I go first. I'm supposed to push, right? Okay, so I have the Reinforced Ballista, which is massive. They have used an Assassination and both Tawny Jousts already. Do we believe they have another? That's the... do I believe they have another? Because I'm supposed to play this, but do I just play Siege first and just go, screw it, I don't care? Also.
Observe a master in action.
Coated weapons? I mean, if they coated weapons, it just gives me one from Amphibious Assault, right? So if coated weapons exists, then I just get one from AA, and I'm kind of okay with it. Because I didn't want to draw into that. I was fishing for Henselt. I wanted to AA that, so it had a chance of existing. They could also just lock it with the Van Morlehem's Hunter.
I wonder what my snares would have captured this time.
Okay, so I'm just going in then. They will probably give me Ball now, right? I'd be surprised if I don't get Masquerade Ball now, because I've given them Siege. Yeah.
A taste of Nordling, is it?
I'd give that Bleeding, I suppose. My Fortune Teller, it just makes sense. I could also Zeal this right now. Do I hate Zealing this to hit this and it it never dies in the turn though, right? I take the 50-50 on the kill. Ping. Boo. Okay, so we lose the 50-50. Although everything dies next turn anyway. They're going to lock everything with Philippe. Ooh, cheeky Ardle.
You've no chance. Do you not see that?
Okay, so they obviously give me the battering ram back, and they poison whatever they want, right? But this is decent for us, because now I don't really care about the bleeding value here. I think I would rather Foltest Pride now and kill this and do some damage, right? Because I can close on Boardwipe here. I could potentially... because this is Zeal, so actually it might die already. I think that's fine. Stunning. Love to see it. Excellent! Nice points, friend. Then we play the Battering Ram, and then Amphibious Assault here. I mean, maybe I don't commit it, maybe I do. We'll see what they have. Okay, the bribery into... what talented thing are you going to find, good sir? Show me your talent, Mr. Opponent, please. That's not talented, in fact, I would go as far as to say. Bleed. Play. Didn't find the Selkirk, no, which is good for us. I'm up by a decent number of points right now. If we go into the next round, if I find Henselt, we're just golden. But, okay, they Vincent here and kill. Very nice little swing, though. Very nice little swing. So I'm ahead by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I'm ahead by 5 here. 6 in theory, right? I could pass. What have they got left? What have they got left? Because if I AA, I'm AAing for a carrot money, right? They've got a Usurper and what, though? What's the other card? Right? Usurper and Cupbearer. Do I not need to get the Usurper? Maybe Invo? Enslave 5 should be running Invo, yeah. Because this is going to come out for 9, 10, 11, 12... My AA is already doomed, yeah. Okay, I'll take the pass. I don't like the pass. I think I'm supposed to all in there. But... Okay, so it is Invo. Let's go! Oh, the bleeding mathematics. Yeah. I did think Yenvo's not enough. Yenvo was never enough, right? That's the problem. So, in that situation, I had nothing tall enough that made Yen worth playing. So they had to give me Usurper, right? Because they could only get a 5, but I was already ahead by that much. By the time... That's better. Sorry, getting pinged in older Discords that I don't actually pay attention to anymore. They buffed Gaunter to 6 power. Did they? Interesting. Oh, okay. When does the season start? About 2 hours ago. Fanta, about 2 hours ago. So if it hasn't showing as updating for you, close Gwent and make sure you've got the correct version downloaded. You have to spend money on the game again? Do you now, Rodguti? Or could you enter my giveaway and not spend money? Thoughts? Battle Trance is rough. That's a good hand, though. Guaranteed AA. Double Thinning. I think that's a hand that can win round 1, potentially. Yeah, type exclamation mark enter or exclamation mark ticket to get in. If you want 2 chances at winning, because that's just how you are, and I'm fine with that, I accept it. I think the winch is better in this round. Then you can go to my YouTube. You can type exclamation mark YouTube right now. You can go to the video that exists. You can watch the video, which you could do. You can subscribe to the YouTube, like, and just leave a comment under the video like these wonderful people have. You will get in for another entry. Okay, that's a lot of points.
Overseas plundering and springtime.
Battle Trance took a hit as well. It had a 1 provision nerf to Gedineth. I literally replaced Giga Scorpion with Delirium and I was good to go. So I don't expect it to suffer. I think I'm supposed to win this and try and push to win on even, so I don't mind opening with Poggy Vengeance. And they both jump out, which is really nice. We do that into that. We click that, we take that. Draw another, play that there. Let's go. Woohoo! Only downside, I cannot crew the Ravard's Vengeance because they both jumped out in the same bloody turn. I don't know why they nerf the card 100 times instead of reworking it. Because they like the card in its current form is usually the reason for that. That it's just slightly untweaked. Plus reworking is a lot more work. It's like a lot more work. Do I consider Odrin now? Because I have to win this round, right? Winning this round is crucial to us. I could just Siege Tower, because Siege Tower is going to be Zealed. Yeah, you know what? By Zeal, I mean, well crewed. Okay. Don't need to commit quickly yet. They're the Sunset Wanderer version, which is super awkward to bleed. But I basically need to win on even, get Siege 2-0. That's basically how this needs to go for me, I think.
Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
Okay, so... It's supposed to be hit, play. Why did that not do that? That's interesting. I don't... The problem is I play the Raffards, I give away my second reinforced ballista, which I can't afford to do, right? I don't think they're going anywhere yet, though. They're not. They've got more setup to do, which is fine. Play the rain. We don't mind seeing the rain, and... Trollolo can go here, because I think I don't mind playing him now. I don't mind clicking, and I don't mind clicking. I'm not ahead unless I kick the Trollolo. Have you ever seen the rain? I have, actually, yes. Offering the pass might make them suspicious, but I think I'm fine with it. Got some potential armor absorption, which makes their pass awkward. But... Oh.
Observe a master in action.
Delirium, let's go. Okay, so they have done exactly what I just said, basically. Okay. So now I just play AA. Pretty sure I just play Amphibious Assault now. Kill that. Natalis, AA, and I just grab Carrick Marine, prop it here. Right. Hype for the art contest? Yeah, I really need to check that out. I don't want to give first AA particularly, but... Win against Precision Strike? No, we lost to Precision Strike.
Has yet to speak its
Of the
last.
pile that it was, we did indeed lose. Lesage. I'll take a Carrick Marine here. Because I can pop a Carrick Marine here. It does some crewing-based work. I can then protect that slightly better. I can also hit that. And now I'm up by a decent chunk of points here as well. Odrin is a card I'm willing to play next because we will get Sunset Wanderer. Instead, they take the loss on even, which if I draw into my siege is perfect for us, right? Because they still have things I've got to get out. Gedineth, Sunset Wanderer, and Fakusha while not losing a card. Well, winning on even means that part is successful. Okay, removal is good, removal is good. Odrin probably goes now. Play a crew unit from your deck, which is fine. The card back's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay. So we end up missing, which is really bad for us. Like, it's not great at all that I've missed Siege here. I can thin the deck slightly more, so I've got a pretty good chance of finding it into a shorter round 3. I'm just letting Henselt do work here himself. But I don't love it. I really don't love it. But I guess I'm just saying, Henselt, you're going to do the work.
You want peace? Fight for it.
I don't need 2 Zeal charges, and I think I want the Henselt to definitely live. I don't believe they can run Giga Scorpion anymore. I think they've replaced it for Delirium, so I think it's safe. I could be wrong. I'm not.
That might even be amusing.
Might it now? I see. Fine with that. Crack on, dear. Crack on. I think... Let me just check. They haven't played Burner yet, so I'm probably supposed to just kill this with boiling oil. Right. The other option is I play the Adalia.
My great-granddaughter will do great things.
Okay. I think I can do that, because this will now boost by 1 when it comes through to the next round. There's the... Yeah, this was what I was worried about. But they always hit things that don't hurt me anyway. They hit the Adalia, they hit the shield, right? Because I'm talented, and that's what we're going to speak into existence, because that's just how we roll here. Click and click. Hit the things I have requested. Missing Siege feels horrible. Okay, they double hit a Dahlia. Even better. Even better for us here. They could consider a proactive Mardrone, but that's never right. So we're fine with that. And now we start hammering away. I think that's fine like this. What's up, Woody? Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? Welcome to Patch Day. How are you doing? Good to see you as always, sir. Good to see you as always. And there's the Fukusha. What is Fukusha bringing back, though? Okay, that's fine. And they try and save it. Okay, it's at 11 right now. They want this to live unquestionably. Can I prevent that? 9, 8. 8 goes down to 3, goes down to 2. Resupply. I can kill this. Was up early to try and get work done. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was in the Lost Ark Alpha and then part of the beta. It's something I definitely wanted to have a look at, but just did never have the time to sort of do. But you're enjoying it, I take it. Ten hours into the beta? Nice. That's really cool. Maybe I'm supposed to kill this Hafru with the Selkirk? I don't know, though. People being mad about NR? I don't think it's as good as I initially was worried it was going to be. If I'm being honest, I don't think it's as terrifying as I expected it to be. 21. Because it loses to being bled like that, which is not great. How's the patch treating me? Very well, thank you. Very well. We're still early days. And that is where we get hurt a little bit here. But I have to just keep making them play cards, right? The reality is I have to keep making them play cards here. So... And I think I'm supposed to give them the Selkirk now. And Zeal it. Yeah. But I think there is going to be a version of this NR deck that is scary. They're not going to give me Gedy, right? Well, they're trying to avoid giving me Gedineth. I'm going to play the AA here and really threaten now. I'm going to AA this Carrick Marine. Which is great. Play this here.
Scrub this, scrub that for
This here. This here. That. There. Okay. So, what? They should have Gedineth and... Oh, it's Gedy and Heatwave! Oh, it's worth the trade, right? It's worth the trade. I've got 3 plus the 4... which is enough. Damn. So this has got to be Gedineth. If it's not Gedy, we're savage. If it's not Gedy, we're savage. Damn. And the damage makes no difference here, because I don't get to play it either way. So... In fact, if it's Gedy, yes, we win! Let's go! Boom! Either way, if it was Gedy or the Crow Clan Preacher, we were winning there. So maybe Siege is back on the menu after all. I had an absolute blast playing this list, I'm not going to lie, and it will not be the last time I am trying Siege. It is just so nice to be able to play Northern Realms again when it isn't alumni. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm more than sick of that deck and those cards already, so it is pretty great to be using Siege again. I've always been a fan. It can be a little bit oppressive when it's very good because of how easily it can board wipe, as you've seen in the games you've just watched. But I hope you liked it. Again, if you did like the video, if you got to this stage of the video, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I hope to see you again soon in one of my YouTube videos or on my Twitch channel. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.